What is up, you guys? What is up? I'm out of breath. Okay, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you're new here, if you like what you hear, please hit subscribe. And this is my part 2 and my last part of my Paris videos until I go back to Paris, which you will see when I go back, because I want to go back. I'm planning to go back, so yeah. All right, so I forgot to show you some things in my last video. One of them I literally forgot. The second thing, I planned on making a part 2 anyway, so I'm gonna condense those. I got YSL sunglasses from Yves Saint Laurent, and here they are, right here, right there, YSL. I got these because I was very, I'll insert a picture. I was very in love with when I saw Hailey Bieber wear her cat eye sunglasses, because round sunglasses make me look like a bug, and I have a pair of round sunglasses. I don't think I look good with round sunglasses, okay? I look like my mom in like 2001. I don't like how I look with round sunglasses. I literally got these from Shein for $2 because there's like Celine ones that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars with this same shape, and I was not gonna pay $459 for freaking Celine sunglasses and then look like a bug. So I just decided to get these for $2.50 from Shein. They came in a 2-pack, one with these what is this, cheetah print, tortoise shell, whatever, and then a black. And I don't like my face shape in these, so I think I only wear them like that or something like that. I don't I think I look way better with the cat eye shape. And I remember I was trying these on, and the sales associate, he's so sweet. We follow each other on Instagram. He's such a sweetheart. He had me trying these big glasses. I was like, I look like a bug. He started dying laughing. I was like, I cannot. They were so sweet. I love French people. They were all great people. I had a great time. I didn't encounter the snooty French stereotype. Why would I? But okay. Yeah. Also, I wanted to explain this. I feel like I explained this in the last video, but I'm going to explain it again because people must be like, Tumi, your spending habits, it doesn't matter, okay? Let me tell you. In Europe, in every country of origin, if you're buying Gucci in Italy, it's going to be cheaper to buy it in Italy because it was made there. Whereas when you buy it in America, there's import tax. So sometimes they overcharge, or a lot of times they do overcharge when you look at the price between like the euros that you'd be paying and the American dollar. I've seen it on websites. I compared the prices. And then also you fill out these forms at the luxury store if you have your passport on you, which you should anyways because you're in a foreign country. But you get to fill out the forms and then you get money back. So for every purchase that I made over $100, I got money back from the French government for spending money as a tourist. So I got money back for these. I got money back for this Cartier bracelet and everything else, okay? Except at the pharmacy, they didn't give me a... I feel like I spent a lot of money over there and they didn't give me a thing. And then when I bought my... Oh, goodness God. Golly, I forgot it. It's in the closet. I don't feel like standing up. Because I filmed this video 2 times. This is my 2nd time filming. I bought a Longchamp bag. I will insert a picture in beige, medium beige. And the lady, she was rude, okay? But she did not give me a tax bag form. Because I was like, oh, do you need my passport? She's like, no. I was like, okay, this bag is over $100, but okay, fine. So I just took an L, all right? And I liked the bag so much that I got another one online with a longer strap in pink in a larger size. Okay. All right. Do you want to see what I bought though in Paris on my birthday? Oh, okay. I've unboxed this like 3 times for people in my family and some friends who came over, but this is my first time unboxing it on camera. I went to Saint Laurent and I was debating this, but I said, Tumi, you've been through so much crap in your life. You've wanted this bag for 10 years. I wanted this bag since the Tumblr days. I saw it on Tumblr 10 years ago and I was 18 and I fell in love with the bag, and that was before I knew like the value of luxury. To me, a bag was just a bag. So I always looked at it and was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, that's a bag. Like, I like that bag. I didn't think about, I didn't, in my mind, I wasn't like, oh, it's YSL. I was like, oh, I like that bag. I'd wear that bag. I'd take it to the studio. I'd take it out with friends. I used to make outfits on Polyvore. If you remember Polyvore, it was a website where you could basically make outfits on a white background. So I used to make outfits, and I saved those outfits to Pinterest and found them like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, that bag was repeating in different colors on my Polyvore account. So I would be like, oh, drinks with going to the cafe, studying at the cafe with like a YSL bag. And like, it didn't carry weight. But now that I'm older, I'm like, and know the value of $1, I'm like, oh, YSL. But then at the same time, it's just a bag, and like, it's just a name also. Like, that's just a person who made a name for themselves. And I noticed that even in my own life, not that I'm Yves Saint Laurent, but like, I'm Tumiyukii. And there are people who watch my videos who are like, oh, Tumi is like Tumi. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just, oh, Tumi to my friends and family. I'm like, Tumiyukii, the YouTuber or the influencer or whatever. And people, you know, kiss my behind, which to me, I'm a normal person. I'm just me. I'm just a girl in my room, you know? So, like, it's not that serious. I'm not freaking Kim Kardashian, but even Kim Kardashian is just Kim to her friends and family, Kimberly. Okay. I'm gonna open the box now. Went to the YSL store, bought the sunglasses, and what I like about YSL is that you do not have to have quotas. So basically how other brands work, some other big brands, is that they came in this literal giant box. It's as big as my body. But how other brands work is that you have to buy quotas. You have to have a quota. So basically I know Hermes especially, because I tried to go to the Chanel boutique in America, and they're like, oh, it's by appointment only, and you tell us what you want, and then we bring it into the store. You can't just walk in and get whatever you want and walk out. Like, that's, to me personally, that's ridiculous. But this was just a small boutique here in Oregon that happened to me at. I did not go to Chanel in Paris, which I should have, but I did not go. I'll go next time. But with Hermes, for example, I cannot go into the store and buy a Birkin. I can go in and buy scarves. I can buy shoes. I can buy homeware, small things, right? And then over time with bags, you have to be offered a bag. So if I want a Picotin or a Kelly or a Birkin, I have to spend $10,000 minimum buying things and build up a reputation with my sales associates. So for example, like the guy at YSL, right? YSL is not like that. You can walk in and buy whatever you want and walk out. It's not they do not care like at all. They couldn't care less. They're super chill. Just, they don't have those rules, right? But let's say the guy at YSL, imagine if like I wanted a certain bag that was a certain price point. And even if I had the, let's say, $8,000 on me to buy the bag, right? I would have to go in, okay, today I buy a wallet. Tomorrow I buy a pair of shoes. And then I'm friendly with my SA so that when the bag is, oh, now we have the bag in store. It's now available. He calls me and texts me and says, get to the store right now. We just got the bag in and we don't know if we're going to have it tomorrow, right? So then I have to run there, drop whatever I'm doing, run to the store, and then get the bag. And then sometimes it's not the bag that you want. You can't say, oh, I want the red one, and then they give you the red one. They will say, well, we just have this color in stock. It may be blue, it may be purple, it may be neon green, and they say, do you want it or do you not want it? Because we don't carry the bags in store. They're all over the freaking, wherever they are. I don't know where they even keep them. And literally that's how people play the Hermes game. So like every time you go there, you see people buying like 20 bags, not 20 bags. Like they have 20 shopping bags, 20 giant orange bags, because they're trying to hit the $10,000 mark so that they'll be offered a Birkin or a Kelly or a Picotin, right? Or whatever other bags they have. I'm not playing that game. I don't want to play that game. I really like Hermes is cool. I got 3 things from them. I don't want, like, I think I said this at the end of my last video, if I got a Birkin or a Kelly, I would buy it like secondhand from somewhere where I can literally walk into the store and buy it. I'm not spending $10,000 just to say I spent $10,000 just to get the bag. If I have the money, give it to me now. You know, because I have to spend $10,000 buying freaking shoes and cups and plates and then spend another $10,000 on the bag because it's not cheap. So I literally decided that I'm sticking with like Dior and YSL, because like they don't have issue. Like, I'm sorry if anyone who works at Hermes, like, or someone who's a super big Hermes fan feels this way or whatever. I don't want to play those games. And like Cartier is great too, because I can walk in and buy whatever I want and they're not like, ew, do you have money? Like, no, they're all sweet. Everybody is hot. Like, I noticed like a lot of when I was in France, I was like, I think I said this out loud. It's like, is there a law that you have to hire hot people? And people were just laughing so hard. I was like, why is everyone so sexy? What's going on? What's happening here? So I went to YSL. I got my bag, my dream bag. And here it is, guys. Okay. So these things were in the bag, but I took them out last time I showed the bag to someone. And so it comes with this wrapping paper and then this dust bag right here. And I've just literally been keeping this on my shelf until I like film this video. But here she is. There she goes again. So this is my dream bag, the YSL Sac du Jour in baby, because this is like the medium size. The other size was even smaller than this, which was nano. This is the baby, so this is the medium size. And hold on, sorry. And it has a strap if I want to carry it like a crossbody bag. I have this, and then I could take it off if I want to. And then inside here is like a little lock thing, and I haven't really figured out how to take this out. I haven't like if you can tell that I've had this on my shelf like since July. I've taken it out, but like I don't really mess around with it. Mess around with the bag I bought. That's my bag. That's literally just a bag. So this has this lock. It still has a little plastic on it. I haven't taken this thing off. Like, I just chill with it. But yeah, so this is the bag, and I'm in love. I'm in love with this. I am in love with this bag. I'm happy with this bag. When I look at this bag, I get happy. My 18-year-old self would be so happy if I could go back to 2013 and tell her, you went to Paris, you went to Japan, you like stood up for yourself in so many ways. Like, you studied animation, even though you didn't graduate school, you studied animation, you moved around, you traveled the world by yourself, not the whole world, but you traveled Asia and Europe by yourself, you made friends, you got hit on by hot French waiters. Like, you did it. You freaking did it. And you learned Japanese and you learned some French. She would cry, like literally cry tears, because I was going through a lot at 18, still going through a lot at 28, but it's, you know, character development. But Tumblr Tumi would be having a field day. So Tumblr Tumi, if I had a time machine, you would be proud of me. Okay, so this is the baby. There she goes. I'm just so happy. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, not because of a bag. not because of a bag, but also I wanted to tell you guys this bag was actually made as a modern take on the Birkin, which when you look at the two, like, you can kind of see it, you know what I mean? But the crocodile Birkins are freaking so expensive. I'm not going to say how much this bag was, but it was under $3,000. If I bought it in America, when I looked at the prices, if I had bought it in America, it would have been around 3,000 something. But like in Europe, it was way below that. And then I got my refunds, so that was cool. So, this bag makes me so freaking but also, like when I said that I didn't want to play the Hermes game, right? I literally, okay, so my dream as a fashion person, because I'm kind of a fashion influencer, but not really, but yeah, in my mind I am. But so literally my goal as an influencer is to be, one of my goals is to be invited to a YSL show in Paris. Oh my God, if I could sit, I don't have to sit front row. You could put me like third. And then there's the Eiffel Tower and the, oh my God. I will bring this, I'm gonna bring this back. I'm just gonna be, y'all are gonna be like, Tumi, what the heck? She did it. Yes, I can. Right? Because I told my friend the other day, you're capable of what you think you're capable of. Point blank, period. Like, you're capable of what you think you are capable of. So I'm just happy because you guys have seen me on this channel in very bad places, like mentally crying on YouTube, like talking about regrets in my life. And I feel like at this point on October, whatever today is, 2023, all I can do is make myself proud today and make myself happy today and make myself feel accomplished today. And whether that's like small things, the smallest things on earth, like making your bed, making sure you actually eat breakfast, making sure you take a shower and get dressed before you get on social media, whether it's recording a video or editing a video or even writing things down in your planner or whatever the case may be, taking a walk outside, calling a friend, reading the Bible, those things. If I can make myself proud in small increments, I'll have less regrets than like, when you wallow in your sorrow, there's no point. You can't go back. I can't go back to 2013 no matter how hard I try. I can't manifest my way back into 2013 or get a time machine. The government won't give me theirs. So like I can't go back and change my life. And like, but I can change my life today. And in many ways, after I turned 28, I had a midlife crisis between like 19 to 25, right? From 19 to 25, I was extremely stressed, low-key feeling very hopeless, low-key feeling like, what do I do? Somebody help me, like, you know what I'm saying? But then I just realized in a lot of ways that, like, I'm not helpless. I'm not a kid. Like, when you're a kid and you can't work or you can't, like, leave or anything, you feel helpless because you feel like, oh, I have to wait till I'm 18 to get out of here. But then when you realize like, okay, now I have a job, I went to Japan on a minimum wage job, right? And I'm not rich, you know what I'm saying? Yet. But I'm rich in Christ, but I'm not my bank account does not reflect, like, I don't have $100,000 chilling in the bank, right? And to real rich people, that's not even rich. They're like, oh, I'm poor, $100,000, how am I gonna eat? But either way, though, there's always opportunities. Like, I've just always felt like there's always opportunities. Like, now I feel that way. Instead of feeling, what do I do? Where do I go? What, somebody help me. I'm like, I have a computer and a phone. I live in 2023. There's literally money everywhere. There's opportunities literally everywhere. All I have to do is open my eyes and, like, not feel so freaking helpless and realize that I help myself. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you're trying to be in a career, like if you are the only person that you know who's an influencer, like me, I'm literally the only person that I know in person who's an influencer. All the influencers that I know are online. You feel like, how do I get brand deals? How do I do this? How do I do that? And I felt that way for a long time and I felt stuck. I felt like maybe I should just like go work a regular job, which I did, and that's fine. None of that is an issue. But like, you can actually like your life. You can actually find a job you like in the field that you like. You don't have to just be a waitress just because. You don't have to work at the grocery store just because. No, you don't. You are capable of what you think you're capable of. And the Tumi years ago would have felt like, oh, maybe I can't go to France because A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I can't. Whatever. Fear, lies from the devil, lies, right? But I stopped. I just had to stop. I literally had to just like shake myself and wake myself up and just tell myself like, Tumi, no. If you were a character, like literally, like I wrote a book, right? From like Google. I just Googled how to write a book and YouTubed how to write a book and I wrote a book. How to publish, self-publish. I did all that. And so everything else I just Googled. So I was like, well, I can Google how to help myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to feel this way. I don't have to be this way. And God talks about faith, right? I can't profess to be a Christian and have no faith. Like, because without faith, it's impossible to please God. And every single time I've took one step of faith, God has literally like pushed me down the stairs of opportunities because, figuratively speaking, because he's like, okay, you have faith. All right, you're actually stepping out in faith. You're actually applying to influencer agency. Instead of saying, oh, well, I don't live in New York City, so I can't, da da da. Okay, so since you're actually applying yourself, here's an opportunity to like work with a brand and get paid $1,000. Those things come to you because you have the faith to even put yourself out there. But as long as you say, oh no, I live in a small town, I don't live in New York, I'm not like some tall skinny white girl with rich parents, like, oh, then it's impossible. All right, then those opportunities won't come to you then, because you don't even believe that they're possible and you don't think you're worthy. So okay, I've been going on for 22 minutes, but that's what I got in Paris, guys. That's the bag. Like I said, I'm not putting any prices because I don't want the lectures of how I spend my money, what I use my money on. Like, it's my life, and while I'm single without children, I don't want to ever feel like, oh, I got married and have kids and now I have to spend all my money on you and diapers and my husband and the bills, and I can't even enjoy life and I can't even buy myself anything nice. I'm gonna buy myself nice things while I'm single and childless, and because I deserve to. I'm not gonna wait for a man to buy me Gucci. No, I'm gonna buy it myself. If I want Gucci, like if I want YSL, I'm gonna buy it myself, because it's not a like if you wait for other people to do things with you or for you, you will wait forever sometimes, because like you deserve to buy those things for yourself. Why can't you, oh, one day a man will buy me flowers? Yeah, he will. But like if you want to buy yourself flowers every week, that's great too, because you deserve them. In both ways, platonically, romantically, for yourselfively. Okay.